Now Joseph was well built and he was handsome. And after a while, his master's wife took notice of Joseph and said, "Come to bed with me." Oh, someone call animal control. There's a cougar in the house. Okay, sorry, that was... I apologize. What does it say? But he refused. Imagine this, day after day after day. Potiphar's wife, Joseph, I mean, come on, it's just the two of us. You're handsome, I'm lonely. Come to bed with me, she says. But he refused. My master has withheld nothing from me except you. And he reminds her, because you're his wife. How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God? And though she spoke to Joseph day after day after day after day, what does it say? He refused to go to bed with her or even be right in the same room as her, even be with her. I think there's a lesson here. Stupid won't fix stupid. Somebody say amen. It'd be very easy for Joseph to justify this affair. He could say, I've dealt with so much stress in my life. I've gotten a really bad hand in life. I used to be home with my family, then I was thrown in Egypt. I worked so hard for Potiphar. He wouldn't even know. This is just I'm stressed. I'm stressed out. It would be really nice to go to bed with this woman. I'm sure. Potiphar, very rich, very wealthy. I'm sure she's very attractive. Making you uncomfortable? I hope so. It'd be very easy for him to go, I deserve this. Listen, stupid won't fix stupid. He's dealing with a very difficult situation. It would have been so easy for him to just say, you know what, who cares? No one's going to know, and I feel like I deserve this anyway, and justify his actions. So many relationships I've seen destroyed because we believe the lie that stupid's going to fix stupid. That things are hard, that things are difficult, that you feel like you could justify your own sin as if more sin is going to solve the problem of the stupid in your life right now. I'll say it to you even more bluntly. Fathers, this might be just for my own life, because I think about this a lot, about just the spiritual protection over my wife, over myself, over our marriage, over our family. So I'll say it to you the way that I've written in journals, and if it speaks to you, that's awesome. If not, I'll just say it was for me. Fathers, would you ever intentionally break the arm of your child? No. Never. Never in a million years. I promise you that the pain they would experience would be 100 times worse than 100 arm breaks if you were to cheat on their mom, cheat on your wife. Mothers, would you ever leave your children out in the cold to just starve and defend for themselves? No, never. No, never. Well, the pain is worse than 1,000 winters if you were to cheat on their dad and cause that kind of pain. I've seen it. I know that's harsh. Not too common to talk that way nowadays, but I've seen it time and time again. Stupid won't fix stupid. You're frustrated. There's no longer any intimacy. You think pornography is going to solve the problem? I'm upset, and he's just so distant. He just works so much, so let me just flirt with other men at the office. Let me just flirt with other people online. You think so stupid won't fix stupid. And I pray that we would have the spiritual resolve of Joseph. He is being tempted big time. And he goes and talks right to her face. I will never do this. Stop this. You are his wife, and I have been entrusted. He's given me great responsibility and great blessing. I want nothing to do with this anymore. And he eventually just goes, okay, I'm done. I can't even be in the same room as her. So then what do we see? It says this. One day he went into the house to attend to his duties, and none of the household servants were inside. So she caught him by his cloak. She physically grabs him and says, come to bed with me. Now, let's be honest. It would, again, been very easy for Joseph to go, okay, God, now what do I do? She's got my cloak. This is incredibly awkward. But what does he do? It says he left his cloak in her hand. He literally goes, fine, takes the cloak off, and jumps out of the house. That's how that righteous resilience. Literally, she grabs him and goes, it's now or never, Joseph. Do what I say. Come to bed with me. You guys remember that game Mousetrap? Like the diver? Like that's what he does. He literally just bows out. He just like jumps out of the house. He has that sort of righteous, I don't know, I had that image in my head. Probably should have kept that to myself.